So, in the purport that we read, it was pointed out to these 6 sons by Devaki represent the enemies to spiritual life. You may remember that. Lust, anger, greed, illusion, madness and envy. These are known as Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada and Matsarya. Kama is lust and Krodha is anger. Lobha is greed and Moha is illusion. Mada is madness and Matsarya is envy. So these 6 are enemies for spiritual life. Lust, anger, greed, envy, hatred, madness. These are our enemies. Because of these enemies we can't make spiritual progress. So the killing of the 6 sons of Devaki, as Prabhupada has very nicely explains that we must kill these 6 enemies of spiritual life. Then Krishna will appear in your womb. Then you will feel the presence of Krishna. As long as one is affected by the enemies of spiritual life, lust, anger, greed, envy, madness, hatred. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna was asked by Arjuna, how is one compelled into sinful acts, even unwillingly? What did Krishna reply? It is lust only, the all-devouring enemy of the living entity, which is always burning like fire and it can never be satiated. So this process of Krishna consciousness, which begins with the execution of Shravanam Kirtanam, leading on to Vishnu Smaranam and other forms of devotional service, are the weapons through which lust, anger, greed, envy, hatred, madness can be controlled. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Devi Esha Gunamai Mama Maya Durataya Mame Mame Prapadante Maya Mitam Taranti Te. To overcome the illusory energy of mind is very difficult. But one who surrenders unto me, he can overcome the illusory energy. So surrendering to Krishna means surrendering to Krishna's instructions. And as we surrender to Krishna's instructions and take shelter of the process of Shravanam Kirtanam, we will be able to understand the greatness of Krishna more and more. So on this auspicious day, all of us falling in the feet of Lord Balaram should pray to Lord Balaram so that he may bless us with spiritual strength. And with this spiritual strength, you can smash lust, anger, greed, envy, hatred. Otherwise you can't. But now someone may say, yes, I will pray to Lord Balaram. But if you just pray to Lord Balaram and not Krishna, but you don't sincerely follow their instructions, then that will not be enough also. You have to actually follow their instructions. But what does it mean when you get the mercy of the spiritual master? What does it mean when you get the mercy of Lord Balaram? What does it mean you get the mercy of Lord Krishna? Many times devotees want to know this. How do you measure the dosage of that mercy? Like you take some liquid, you can measure, this is the medicine I'm taking. So we go to a saintly personality, we go to a spiritual personality, we go to the spiritual master, we say, please give me a mercy. We go to Lord Balaram and say, please give us your mercy. Isn't it? We'll go to Lord Krishna and say, please give us your mercy. How does this mercy get manifested? So what this means is that if you are sincere in your prayers, then the Lord and the spiritual master will bless you so that you become more determined to pursue spiritual life. And as you become more and more determined to pursue spiritual life, it will be easier to defeat the enemies of spiritual life. You understand? So that is what it means to give the mercy. So by praying to Lord Balaram on auspicious days, we get Lord Balaram's mercy, and if we follow Lord Balaram's instructions, which are not different from Krishna's, then we'll become more and more determined to make spiritual progress. And as you make spiritual progress, you'll feel more and more happiness. And anybody who hears the glories of Lord Balaram, he also becomes eligible to go to the kingdom of God. In the Bhagavatam it is described, just by hearing Lord Balaram's glories, you can make advancement. What we have presented to you today is 0.1% of Lord Balaram's unlimited glories. His glories are unlimited. Hare Krishna.